What's up, ladies and gentlemen? One and only James Williams, Dog Waters, and I am back. And let's start this video with the juxtaposition that I was talking about earlier with the Donald Trump campaign and the Kamala Harris campaign. And what I tried to express to you guys in the live stream from the vehicle, which I need to go back and monetize if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I need to go back that and put a thumbnail on there. What I was trying to explain to you was that this was warfare for the nation. And I know it sounds crazy to some people. Maybe the people my age, it don't sound crazy. But to the younger generation, they're like, man, Unc, you tripping. Nah, dog, I ain't tripping. This is what broke out in the lobby after Donald Trump's speech. This is singing and praising to the Lord that broke out in the lobby. And it's important to understand that nations are made of people. Nations are not just land masses. They are the people in those land masses. And so when a nation turns their heart towards God, the Lord prospers a nation. When a nation turns its heart away from the Lord, he destroys it. We were at the brink of destruction, and the nation itself turns its heart back. Somebody be like, DW, I'm tired of you talking about, I want to hear about this. I'm tired of you talking about, you always trying to preach. I ain't preaching. I'm just telling you like it is. Now, I ain't no preaching. I'm a cigar smoking, liquor drinking. I ain't no preacher. But I'm telling you what it is. And I'm going to tell you something else. There's certain churches in America that have been judged based on this election. I know people are not going to understand it. They not, but you going to see it. You going to see it. That's why these people had to run to certain churches. And they had to show themselves and go into church, and the pastors had to come into agreement with their wickedness, their witchcraft, and every damn thing else. When I tell you this is a sweeping victory, when I tell you this is a sweeping, thorough judgment and victory of darkness in America, you're going to notice when you go outside in certain blue cities, it don't feel as heavy anymore. It's going to feel lighter outside because the principalities over those cities been judged. Bro, it's a lot of stuff that happened, but nonetheless, watch. This is what happened. See? How great thou art. You got to understand what's going on. And the reason why I'm going to harp on this is because the only way we never get to this point ever again is if people come to this understanding. And the only way we prevent our children and our grandchildren from allowing this to happen again is that we, their fathers, mothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, grab them by their little ignorant necks and sit them down and say, hey, we need to talk. And they gonna act crazy. Well, grandpa, grandma, mama, daddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Son, sit your dumb ass down. You're young and you're dumb. You don't know nothing. They got two ways we can go about doing this. You can go through life doing things the hard way, or you can do things the easy way. I'm going to give you this information because you're an adult and you're responsible for it. And I'm going to tell you, A plus B equals C. Period. Anything outside that framework is a lie, and it's the devil. The devil is real. You just saw spiritual warfare for a nation, and they came after our bloodline. You're going to have a conversation with that niece or that nephew. That's LG whatever. Say, hey, let me holler at you. Because now's the time to do it. Because all these spirits that's over this nation are weak right now. That's what you're feeling. Hey, man, you ever considered, trying to go back to the original lifestyle you had? Well, I don't blah, 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 blah. Is it going to get animated? Look, let me say a prayer for you. Boom. And you done your part. But it's important that adults manage the rooms moving forward. And rooms will be managed by things that are not emotional and not demonic, quite frankly. So I wanted to start the video with this. I'll be right back. There's a lot of interesting things that's going on right now. Whole lot of interesting things. But in order for you to understand what's behind it all, there it is. And I promise you, there ain't nowhere you can go in the Democratic Party, in no room, nowhere in their party will you find people praising the Lord. You saw Kamala go to church to get a demonic anointing from a demonic preacher who said that he wanted to get black people marijuana. But you ain't going to find this in the Democratic Party. In fact, there were voters who were saying, man, I was going to vote for Kamala, but the Lord told me, no, you can't vote for her. No, you can't vote for her. And I'm going to tell you, see them independents that everybody's like, yeah, man, the independents swung Trump way. No. That's a whole bunch of people that went in that booth. And the Lord said, now listen, you can go ahead and you can vote for this foolishness if you want to. You know better. But I'm going to let you do what you do. I gave you free will. Go do what you make your choice. Make your damn choice. Yeah. I'll be right back. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back. Y'all remember urinal, right? Oh, urinal Nora Havari. Remember what he said? I want to bring to your attention, ladies and gentlemen, just walk you back down the roadway of who just got a foot put up there behind. It's important that you understand who got an ass whooping. Yeah. It's important that we understand who got a butt whooping today. This is the prophet of the New World Order, or the World Economic Forum, Global World Order, New World Order, whatever the hell the Illuminati, whatever the hell them rank devils want to call themselves. Let's listen to what he said about Don. Are
you concerned that Trump might be elected again shortly?
I think it's very likely. And if it happens, it is likely to be the kind of like the death blow to what remains of the global order.
Why does he look like a damn vampire? Look at him. What was that the original vampire movie? You remember the original vampire movie, black and white? He had long nails like this. He looks like that damn vampire. What's the name of that vampire? Somebody know the name of the vampire. He literally looks just like him. He came from the inner earth. I'm telling you. He came from the inner earth, from the waters inside of the earth. He swam through them waters, found land, and came up through one of the damn gaps in Antarctica and came to where we are, man.
And he says it openly. Now again, it should be clear that many of these politicians, they present a false dichotomy, a false binary vision of the world, as if you have to choose between patriotism and globalism, between being loyal to your...
Hey, screw you. Urinal Nora Havari, screw you, bro. Screw you, you vampire, blood-sucking son of a trick. You dirty, sandy beach.
And being loyal to some kind of, global government or whatever.
Are you concerned?
Being loyal to some kind of global government or whatever, like it don't exist. Like they don't talk about the global world order, the global government. Damn vampire bastard. Can't stand him. I cannot stand that man. And y'all remember I showed you him and Anderson Cooper going to a Moloch high place where they sacrifice children live on CNN. When you look up the place in Israel where they went, it was a high place where they would sacrifice children. And these two jackasses did an entire interview there. Go back and look. It's in the lizard people videos. When YouTube decides it's going to let me in the algorithm, it's like, oh, he hit lizard people. I shot into the algorithm. Everybody liked it. YouTube's like, no. Satan said, no, get him out of that algorithm now. No, we can't have a black Alex Jones. No, get him out of the algorithm. Every demon inside of YouTube, hold him back now. And I'm just sitting there smiling, saying, yep, I must have been over the target. Woo, buddy. Watch this. I'll be right back. Now, here is the Grand Poobah. Klaus Schwab. And ladies and gentlemen, there were quite a few people who were sitting there saying, hey, the New World Order, these people, they're the Illuminati, they're going to get what they want done no matter what. And I would tell people in private conversations, because they would be like, man, we got to get on board with their agenda. I won't be clear with you. Dudes would call me and tell me, I need to get on board with their agenda. We need to look out for their agenda. And I'm sitting there saying, I don't think nobody understands that just like there's evil, there's good. And evil always loses to the side of good. Darkness always flees when light shines. But see, that's the power of darkness, is it's consuming. And when you sit in that darkness and there's that absence of light, there's absence of hope. And when there's no hope, you start to embrace that darkness. And many people have embraced the darkness, and they were in the process of embracing it. Well, Klaus made this prediction, and I say that Klaus don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't think, as a matter of fact, I submit to you that the World Economic Forum, the New World Order, the deep state is currently been set back 100 years in their plans. 100 years in their plans. Now, how can I make that prediction, and how can I say that? All right, it's generational. Watch this. The problem with the move that they just made by appointing Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee, by exposing their overall agenda, which was division, subversion, perversion. Let's just say it. Division, subversion, and perversion. Is you have generations of young men, and it's important that you understand, generations of young men who sat there and watched it and said, this is some bull crap. Combine the fact then that you had a man like Andrew Tate arise, him and his brother. They arose, like it's like they came out of nowhere, and they stood up masculinity for young men. And then they imprisoned them. The personification of masculinity for young men, they imprisoned it. And I'm going to say this. Culturally, you've never seen anything like the Tate brothers. They coming out saying, well, it's okay to be masculine. It's okay for a man to be wealthy. It's okay for a man to look good, to know how to fight, to smoke cigars, to drive nice cars and drink liquors and be a manly, masculine man. Now, I don't agree with Tate's religious views, but the Lord is working on Tate. I know he is. Because Andrew is a dog. He just on the wrong team right now. He over there with some other people. Andrew gonna be all right. But he want to fight battles, and he want to win battles, and he don't understand that's not how we fight in this kingdom. That's not how we win. But he'll get it. I'm bringing it back to the point. You see, people like Klaus, the mistake they made was they pushed too far too fast. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Had they just slowed it down and just relaxed and kept going incremental, and everything was fine. But they said, well, we got this date. By 2025, we need this. By 2030, we need this. And then they started running into roadblocks, one particular roadblock named Alex Jones, the one and only Alex Jones, the original roadblock named Alex Jones. The juggernaut roadblock, the brick wall reinforced with steel, reinforced with asteroid metals that is unbreakable, Alex Jones. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. And so they slam into him, bam. And he starts screaming, "Ah, we're breaking your conditioning." Y'all remember that? And he was the standard that was lifted up. And he took all the blows, all the hits. He crazy. He this. And Alex was the tip of the spear. And he gave them this gaping wound. And then everybody else just ran in there and started slaughtering them. So I say this to you, that as you see these people and you go back over the words that they said and all their plans, know that now their plans shall fail. As long as we can maintain these generations of children understanding that, hey, there's a group of people that are communists, that are Satanists, that want to take over the world. So that's a conversation you need to have with your sons, your daughters, and your grandchildren. DW tripping? No, you sit down with them. You say, look, come here, grandson. Now, you know there's a group of people on this planet called Satanists and the World Economic Forum, and they want to rule the world. And they want to sacrifice you. They want to do this. And they're going to think you crazy. But that's okay. Many of us right now, when we look back on the lessons that our parents, especially our fathers, the things that our fathers told us when we were young men, we were saying, when he was saying, it's like, oh man, you don't know what the hell you talking about. But it took you to get 30, 40 years old to realize, well, damn, that old man knew exactly what he was talking about because he had life experience. And that's one of the things that they've been able to do, is cut off that connection between fathers and sons and fathers and daughters, so that that understanding, that knowledge cannot be passed on. And that's what has to be reestablished. I'm sorry. Let's get to Klaus.
I would like to make some betting with you.
I would like to make some betting with you too. I bet you that you are going to prison.
When we meet for the 20th, I hope I will have the pleasure still to be invited for the meeting. When we meet for the 20th governance...
I'm going to tell you, Donald needs to hit this dude with a drone. In fact, a lot of these people need to be droned. I'm talking about straight up, boom. They just in their house chilling, a drone bomb hit their whole house.
Summit. You will use the app like Uber, but not anymore to call some driver, but an automatically guided car, a self-driven car, will come to your hotel or wherever you are and will bring you to the airport. Actually, I had a discussion some months ago with the mayor of Los Angeles, and you know Los Angeles is one of the cities with the heaviest traffic, who told me in 2030 Los Angeles will be private car driven free. And this will allow to transform highways into parks and other public spheres.
We don't want no damn parks on our highways, Klaus. We don't need no damn. We got parks. And it's crazy because sitting there saying this would allow us to transform parks into highways, into parks and other public spheres. Trick, I don't need no park in the highway. I need a highway on the highway. You want me to have a park in the highway so you can tell me where I can and can't go? No, Klaus. No. And that's what the American people just said. They said no to the entirety of the New World Order. They said, kiss my grits. Yeah, that's what we said. We told them, kiss my grits. Now, let's talk about the bad news. And I think it's important that you understand, ladies and gentlemen, when I was saying earlier, enjoy this little breather because it's about to get crazy. This is what I believe they had in the hopper. You know, if Donald won. They already hit us with the coof, right? And then, you know, homeboy, Bill Gates and his man wife was sitting there saying, the next disease, the next one, they won't be able to ignore. And they had their little wicked smiles before his husband decided to divorce him because he found out he was rolling with Epstein and Diddy. You dig? This is the one, ladies and gentlemen, that I think is going to be their counterattack. Now, is it going to work? I mean, I don't know. Possibly it could. I don't know. Because you got to always keep the God factor in play. You understand? I mean, ain't nothing happening without him letting it roll through. So you got the God factor in play. And I always count on the Lord. But I'm going to tell you, I think they'll try it. I damn sure know if Kamala would have won, you'd have got locked down and you got hit with disease X, because that witch would have been like, yeah, let's kill them all.
The British government has unveiled a new vaccine research facility where scientists are working to prevent future pandemics. It's located at Porton Down, a high-security research facility best known for its work on chemical warfare. Experts are preparing for what is known as Disease X, or the next pandemic virus. Our health correspondent Dominic Hughes was given rare access to the facility.
The delicate task of protecting the nation's health. This is one of the laboratories at Porton Down where scientists are analysing current threats, new variants of COVID, for example.
Stop. This is one, let me translate. This is one of the facilities where scientists are developing new threats, disease X. Period. Ain't no analyzing. They developing.
And trying to identify new ones. Inside these purpose-built labs, more than 200 scientists.
Damn it.
Including those of pandemic potential, is increasing.
For decades, scientists at Porton Down have been involved in medical research, as well as the work on chemical and biological warfare, for which the centre is perhaps better known.
Let's listen to that again. Listen to what he say. Just to prove to you that what I'm saying is right. Listen to what the people tell you. Listen. We're going to play it again. Really? Really, dog? Did the internet just go down? Really, dog? I'm going to reload it. It's all right. You don't want the truth to get out. Watch this.
Cases. A series
Jenny.
Existing vaccines.
No, I got a damn. Here it is.
In medical
Risks of new and emerging infections, including those of pandemic potential, is increasing.
For decades, scientists at Porton Down have been involved in medical research, as well as the work on chemical and biological warfare, for which the centre is perhaps better known.
For decades, they've been doing chemical and biological warfare weapons. Now, the beauty of having the media and having access to all this is, if you go look, you're going to see the pre-programming. This is pre-programming for Disease X. Someone posted this January 11, 2024. That don't mean that this aired January 11, 2024. But the point I'm making is they pre-programmed you for Disease X. And the beauty of where we stand now is we've seen their plays so we can see all the programming. So we know when it gets time for them to do a disease, they'll start talking about vaccines and they'll start talking about a disease, a mysterious disease in a foreign nation. It'll always be Africa. Poor Africans. I know y'all don't like us Americans, black Americans, but I feel sorry for y'all. But the point I'm making is it's always going to start in Africa. So the minute we see something in Africa and they like people are having Ebola in Africa, or this, here we go. We're getting ready for them to come over here with a disease. They done release some stuff and they're going to try and kill us all. So just keep your eyes out for what's coming down the pipeline. But in my opinion, if things are handled the right way, then all these people should be dead. Like everybody. I mean, there's the one thing that I agree with the QAnon people on is all the QAnon people have been saying at the Trump rallies, the theme song that he plays by, he sings Caruso, the opera singer. What is that man's name? I'm looking at his face and I love his music. Luciano Pavarotti. There it is. Thank you. Luciano Pavarotti. The music by Luciano Pavarotti that was at the end of every rally was literally him telling the deep state that he's coming to kill them. I mean, if you go look up anything that those people are talking about, you know, I hope they write about that one. I really hope they write about. I hope that he goes through and wipes out the entirety of the deep state. And the deep state is not like the people you see on TV. That ain't what we're talking about. That ain't the news the news anchors. No. These are the people that's behind the scenes that are the marionettes. Those are the people that are pulling Obama strings and pulling Hillary strings and pulling everybody else strings. You ain't never seen the majority of these people. They're powerful people that you've never seen on TV. They don't go on TV. They're hidden in the shadows. That's who was taking shots at the man. It was the hidden hand. And I'm hoping that he cuts the don't just cut the hand off, cut the fingers of the hands at every section. Cut that section, cut it right there. Then come to this one, cut that one. Cut all the sections of the fingers of the hand off first. And then start working on the palms. And then start working on the wrist. Because it needs to be destroyed completely. I mean, it needs to be like decimated. Don't leave it like the hand that can crawl around on the old school movie with Uncle Fester. Don't leave it like that. No. You got to deal with all of them. And it's important that we educate our children about what is going on and what they shall face in the future. Now I would like to spend a little bit of time reacting to some of the Trump derangement meltdowns. Remember, earlier I told you in the car when I was smoking my cigar, that rhymes, in the car while I was smoking my cigar, that it was going to be women having these meltdowns. I just want to react to a few of them and see how crazy they are. Remember, I told you, they have not given them their talking points. They don't have their marching orders. They haven't cracked open their brains like this and poured in the brainwashing like this and then put it back inside their brain yet. They ain't did it to them. So we getting just the pure reaction right now. And let's see what we got. This is going to be fun.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. Right now, I'm just not. I can't fucking deal with this shit right now. I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country.
Goodness.
No, wait. I'm so stressed.
Don't try to be nice about
this. I don't know how to get through the next couple days.
It's sad because this mental damage was done to these people by the media. I mean, it's terribly sad, man. It was done to them. Let's see what this guy talk about.
I'm literally shaking right now. I'm a trans woman with a baby on the way. What am I gonna do? Keep it? I'm literally shaking right now. I'm a trans woman with a baby on the way. What am I gonna do? Keep it?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not really funny, man. I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be laughing at these people because that's real. That's just wrong. But the point I'm going to make is this. You can't handle not winning an election. What in the hell was you going to do when the border was wide open and was 600 million men coming into this country? 600 million military aged men ravaging this nation. What was you going to do with that? What are you going to do when they decide to turn the lights out for 3-4 days? What in the hell? I don't know what to say. Yeah, somebody need to check on Obama for sure. I gotta hear what the View gonna say about this. What the hell is that? Bro, the internet is savage. White dudes for Harris right now.
Cleaned my soul
Oh my goodness. What is wrong with the internet is savage, bro. Oh my God, the internet is a savage place. It truly is a savage place. Meme, I haven't seen a man beat a woman this bad since the Olympics. Oh man. Poor baby.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries, but this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind, and how I am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
Wow. And this is indicative, bro. This is what the Democratic Party does to their constituents. It literally drives them crazy. I mean, look, that's crazy. You upset with your parents because their vote is going to hurt your friends? Now watch this. I'm going to say something to you, and it's going to sound pretty mean, but there's a common thing you're going to find with all these women. You're going to find tattoos. You're going to find bull rings in their nose, especially the bull ring in their nose. Massive and just large amounts of earrings, all kind of stuff that I'm not even gonna say it. You're gonna see the common themes in these women as you go through these different memes of what people are having meltdowns. But on this particular girl, you trying to tell me?
I hate to be the person.
Oh, I didn't know I could open it like that. Oh yeah, I got you now. Wait, I don't want you to talk yet, crazy girl. Just be quiet for right now. I'm going to try and be sensitive in what I say. Because it's wrong. It's not necessarily wrong, but I'm going to try and be sensitive. No, I can't do it. I'm from Louisiana. We can't do it. Your demonized ass is going to sit here and talk about your parents on the internet when your mama and daddy raised you to be better. And the issue is this. What you watching this woman do is dishonor her parents. She's saying she knows better than her parents. They don't understand. No, your little dumbass don't know nothing. And therein lies the problem. But you've been convinced that you know things. And then when I look at you, I just see a demonized little chick. Oh, they're Catholics and they supposed to love. Yeah, but you ain't supposed to have your way. You ain't supposed to just do whatever the hell you want to do.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries.
With your damn bull ring in your nose. Watch this. Moloch, the bull-headed god of the sacrificing of children, and all these bros got a bull ring in their nose. And you wondering why you look around, everybody got a damn bull ring in their nose. Or an earring in their nose. Not all the way through here, but an earring in their nose here. And then they upset because their friends are not going to be able to kill their babies. You see it? You see it in the nose? You ever ask yourself why in the hell everybody got to get a damn bull ring in their nose? I remember when I was a young man, I was telling one of my uncles, my favorite uncle. That man is my favorite damn uncle. I love that man. I was like, Uncle, I'm thinking about getting me an earring. He played football for the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, hands about that damn big. Literally hands that big. I'm sitting there just talking. And he was like, well, why you want to get an earring? I wasn't paying attention to his hands. I wasn't. Listen. I was not paying attention to these big ass, giant monster hands. I should have saw that hand moving slow. Because he had his hand, and his hand started moving slow like this. It's coming down. He was like, why you want to have something like that? And I was like, well, man, you know it's the trend people going to have. By the way, no, I ain't got no earring in my ear. I'll tell you why. And that hand started moving. Now he played wide receiver. Big old biceps. And I ain't paid no attention. And I didn't see it till it was too late. I just saw this white flash. Wow! And then I saw this flash of light. You know how you get hit and you see what look like they call them stars, but they don't look like stars. They look like little bugs, like little light, like bugs that's beaming up. Bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, what the hell? And I come to my senses. You ain't getting no goddamn earring in your ear. We men, boy. We don't do nothing like that. You understand? We don't do that. Yes, sir. Just want to show you my ear right now. Show you this other ear right here. And see, this is the problem. See that open hand slap? She ain't never been open hand slap. So she think her feelings and emotions and ideas are perfect. A lot of these people ain't never had that open hand slap. And some of us, we went through that phase where it was an extension cord, a shoe, anything they get their hands on. And so when you remove that discipline out of the household, this is what you get. They think they know better. Mom, shut up, Mom. Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. They weren't raised right. Because the parents was like, oh, I'm not going to be as mean or hard on my kids as I need to be, blah, blah, blah. No, you should have beat the bricks off of them. And I submit it to you this way. If you beat them one good time, you don't have to beat them no more. It's just, you got to lay hands on them once so they understand it's possible for them to get a spanking. And if they don't understand it's possible, then you have no bar. They have no pain bar to respect. So they just get out of hand and get willy-nilly. And this is what you get.
This could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind.
So your parents are bigots and haters. They're bigots.
And how I am trying to be a good person.
And I'm trying to be a good person, but my parents are bigots and they're full of hatred. And then you wonder why your life all messed up. My life is good, my friend. Watch.
I'm not Catholic like they are.
And here comes the real reason.
Which is ironic because it's religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it and they don't get that they voted.
I really feel the demon in her. It's just it's repulsed. It's like my body's being repulsed by these words. Get off me. Get off me.
Someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
I guarantee you she ain't got no husband. She ain't got nobody in her life. I see somebody over here going crazy. Let's look at this one.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. He's like, yay. somewhere. I should have kept my... Y'all, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking...
Is that a bull ring in her nose? Is that a ring in her nose too? Is that a bull ring in her nose?
Wait. Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why? Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter. I knew it didn't.
Wow, you can feel that Jezebel crying. You literally can feel that Jezebel crying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come back with some more reactions to these people losing their damn minds. I'm going to try and be nice about it. Thank you, Hodge Twins. Just came from these dudes, the Hodge Twins. Every now and then I check them out. One of the brothers is extremely crazy. It's Kevin. Kevin is the one that's off the chain. Something is seriously wrong with Kevin. Like, Kevin is hilarious, but Kevin ass is crazy. But they're the ones that got the feed going with all of the damn people having their meltdown. So check out the Hodge Twins. They Uncle Toms like me. Yeah. Uncle Toms unite. You know what I'm saying?